Once upon a time in ancient Greece, there was a mythological figure named Zagreus. He was believed to be the first Dionysus worshipped by the Orphics, and was the son of Zeus and Persephone. Despite being highly regarded as the highest god, Zagreus met a ghastly end at the hands of the Titans. However, it was said that Zagreus was reborn again after his tragic fate. In the earliest records of Zagreus, he was often paired with Gaia and was referred to as the highest god, though it was unclear whether this was in reference to the underworld gods. Later on, Greek poet Aeschylus linked Zagreus with Hades, the god of the underworld. There was a strong suggestion of kinship between Hades and Zagreus, with some interpreting it as a father-son relationship and others identifying the two as alternate forms of each other. Scholars also hypothesized that Zagreus merged with another mythological figure, the Orphic Dionysus. The Orphic Dionysus was also believed to be the child of Zeus and Persephone, much like Zagreus himself. It was believed that, after his rebirth, Zagreus became one with the Orphic Dionysus, creating a new deity that was worshipped by the Greeks. Despite his troubled past, Zagreus remains a fascinating figure in Greek mythology, with his story continuing to capture the imaginations of people all over the world. Zagreus was a fascinating deity in Greek mythology, renowned for his hunting skills and incredible ability to capture live animals. In ancient Ionian Greek glossaries, a zager was defined as a pit for animal capture, a nod to the god's extraordinary abilities. However, what puzzled scholars like Carl Carinii was why Zagreus was not known as a killer, given his prowess in capturing and holding live animals. As Carinii delved deeper into the mythology surrounding Zagreus, he found that the god was connected to ancient Dionysian rites that involved tearing small animals apart and eating them raw. This connection between Zagreus and animal capturing rituals was a unique one, leading Carinii to speculate that it might have been a remnant from a prehistoric rite migration or survival rather than a part of the larger Greek Dionysian religion. Despite the many mysteries surrounding Zagreus, his reputation as a god of the underworld and an expert hunter has remained intact throughout the ages. His legend lives on as a testament to the power and mystery of the ancient Greek pantheon. In ancient Greece, Zagreus was one of the most enigmatic mythological figures that was primarily associated with the underworld. According to fragmentary sources, Zagreus was believed to be the highest god of the underworld. Some sources suggest that he was the son of Hades, while others identify him with Hades himself. Interestingly, Euripides' lost play, Cretan Men, shed some light on the worship of Zagreus. In the play, the chorus is described as initiates of Idaean Zeus and followers of night-ranging Zagreus, performing his feasts of raw flesh. This suggests that the worship of Zagreus involved savage and barbaric rituals, where the followers consumed raw flesh as part of the feasts. Despite the ambiguous nature of Zagreus' story, his character continues to capture the imaginations of people even today. Some believe that Zagreus represents the darker side of humanity and our primal desires, while others associate him with spiritual transformation and rebirth. Regardless of what people believe, the story of Zagreus remains a fascinating chapter in Greek mythology. The myth of the dismemberment of Dionysus Zagreus is a story widely known in Orpheism. Zeus had an affair with Persephone and they gave birth to Dionysus, but the goddess Hera was jealous of him and urged the Titans to destroy him. The Titans led Dionysus astray with a variety of toys before tearing his body apart. They even boiled and roasted his pieces, eating parts of him. However, Athena was able to save Dionysus' heart, and Zeus used it to bring him back to life via Semele. Some scholars believe that the Dionysus depicted in paintings and sculptures with horns represents the original Dionysus, who was the first to plow using oxen and sow seeds. Orphic sources also state that Apollo received the boiled pieces of Dionysus' remains for burial, and revived him by reassembling his body parts. The story has similarities to the myth of dismemberment and resurrection of Osiris in Egyptian mythology. There are many interpretations of the story, with some believing it to be an allegory for wine production or agricultural innovation. Nevertheless, the story of Dionysus Zagreus remains one of the most intriguing and captivating Greek myths of all time, full of interesting details and symbolism.
Do you want to explore more Greek mythology stories? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.